Let's talk about backlinks. It is one of the most important ranking factors when it comes to Google, and a lot of people are going to tell you that without backlinks you're not going to be able to make any revenue. Yet we helped a US-based solar generator and solar panel retail store go from zero in organic revenue to breaking over $600,000 throughout the year in 2024, and we did that without building hardly any backlinks. We built a few very important backlinks, but we did not focus on backlink building, and the domain is a DR2 to this date. What we focused on was site architecture, internal links, having the right content in the right places, optimizing the immersion center feed, and building some very important backlinks that I'm going to talk about a little bit later. So this is you can see here is a DR 2.3 and a lot of new keywords, and also there have some backlinks. Most of this is just spam. The important thing is that the collection product pages are ranking here for some very important terms, and what we like to do is to build out a lot of long tail pages for their collection pages and products and things like that. So this is very high quality traffic, and you can see just over 670k in revenue. Now the interesting thing about this is the backlink profile. In this video I'm going to go a little bit deeper into what's going on here. So have you ever seen an e-commerce site that's outranking you, and you look at your site and you compare it to theirs, and everything about their store just seems low quality? Everything is average. The logo is ugly and you just hate that site, and they have poor quality products and your products are so much better, and you deserve to be higher in Google and get the sales, yet that competitor is actually winning, and they're doing it with everything is just low quality. So this is something that comes up repeatedly on when I talk to brand owners. It's very frustrating looking at these types of sites just outranking everyone. And in the scenario with the solar panel case study before, we did not seem to be doing much. When you looked at the store, it did not look like we were doing SEO or that we were building links. We did not focus on things like design. We were strictly focused on getting the site structure correct, internal links, getting the right content in the right places, and then we built retail links. Okay, so we talked to all the merchants of all the products we have and made sure that we had all the right links from all the vendors to the right pages. So that signals to Google quite clearly that this is a trusted store. And when you have something like that, you have that trust going into the store, and you have the right architecture and everything right going on when it comes to internal links, the menu, and people can find the things that they're looking for. Google loves that. They're gonna start sending you more traffic, and it looks like it's an absence of SEO going on. We're not building links to all the pages. We're not doing things like that. Although we could have done much better here. If they had higher budget and things like that, we could have ranked much better, got more traffic. But as a base from starting off with, this is really good. And I'm gonna go into a little bit more detail now. But why are these links so powerful? How are retail or verified vendor, these types of links so powerful? And there are maybe 5 main reasons. Okay, retailers tend to be high authority. They often have a lot of trust signals and links that just give them authority. Number 2, they drive high intent traffic. Sometimes these vendors or merchants, they don't like to sell the product, and they like to just tell people where they can buy it, and they will send you really high converting traffic. And when Google sees that, that is such a high indicator of trust that you get a really good boost from that. Number 3, these vendor pages sometimes are very close to root authority. Very high authority pages tend to link to those, and even if they don't have many backlinks and the domain rating isn't that high, the proximity to root authority is very significant here, and that link from that page then really helps signal that you're a trusted vendor, that you are important. So number 4, the association with a known entity helps Google understand you as an entity, as someone significant in that category, basically. So if your store consistently appears in that category from these vendors, that is a big signal, and it's gonna reinforce the topical authority within that category. So we got links from solar panel and solar generators and things like that vendors. If you go and try and rank for e-bikes or RV products and things like that, it's going to be much harder because we don't have the trust and the authority within that category. So it's very category specific. So to break it down, you must understand what to feed Google. In this instance, we are feeding it just that we are a trusted entity. You should trust us. And when you combine these links with reviews, you get over 100 reviews. You start to run ads and people start searching for your brand in Google. These things combined are very powerful, and that's what helps us here build up this campaign. So we know that these links are really powerful and that you can set up really good foundations for your brand by building these types of links. We also know that by having really good site structure and things like just simple things like having a good search bar, having a really good menu is what people want. They're gonna find your product, and you have that trust from Google. You're gonna be able to build out a really good SEO campaign that drives a lot of revenue. And I'm gonna tell you a small story about a 9-figure brand I was competing against for a keyword. And I started looking at their SEO and what they were doing, and they were building these types of links really well. And their SEO was shooting up and everything was going pretty well. So I'm gonna go over this story for this brand and how they managed to go from doing really well to messing up their SEO as a word of warning to you guys so you don't go and make the same mistakes. Okay, so this is the brand I was competing against. They're called Premium Home Source, and they do some serious drop shipping for both C-Line and Mr. Cool among other brands. And they have a really nice website, a ton of products, and doing really well. But interesting is this. So they, if you go back here, they are, I think they were launching here in somewhere in early 20 or late 21. And here is when I come across them when I'm competing against them for Google Ads, and they are running C-Line keywords, C-Line kitchen appliances mainly, and they are outbidding everyone here and just spending a lot of money on these C-Line and Mr. Cool keywords. And Ahrefs is pretty bad at estimating how much you're spending. They don't really track that too well, and they underestimate a lot. So this is showing 11K, so they're spending just an absolute eye-watering amount of money during this period. And the interesting thing here is how they are running a lot of ads. They're getting a lot of reviews, a lot of traffic, a lot of brand searches, probably collecting people into their email list. And they're landing a lot of really good merchant link or verified vendor type link. And once their SEO actually starts to take off, they scale down on this insane spending and they become much more profitable as SEO takes over, higher profit margins, and they start acquiring customers through organic rankings. But if you go and look at their backlink profile, for example, you can see that we have a website owned by Mr. Cool. And to get the Mr. Cool backlink, you need to be spending, I think, in the range of, you need to be selling or having a revenue in the range of $300,000 per month. C-Line Kitchen, I think, is $250,000 to $500,000 per month in revenue with them. And the same with the other brands here. You need to be making really good revenue numbers with them every month after month, to get these links. And you really need to be spending a lot on ads or doing a fantastic job at SEO to get these links. But what these links really do is they give them authority and trust in the eyes of Google. And when you have that type of trust when it comes to a category, the category being HVAC and then kitchen appliances and whatever else they have here, doing SEO becomes much easier, and you can start to rank for a lot of things if you do the right things. And if you go here into organic keywords and we start looking at the current ranking, they rank still for C-Line appliances quite in a decent way, but this used to be much higher. And if you go into position and we just look at the lost keywords and we compare it, the previous year, they have lost like 9,900 keywords. Best kitchen appliance brands. So this is a keyword you should be targeting with your collection page actually. And now the question is, why are they losing all of this traffic? Why are their traffic tanking? Why is all of this happening? And the reason lies in their backlink profile. And if you go back here a little bit, so as they're taking off here, they start to do SEO and they start to do active link building. And I was tracking what they were doing over here, and I did not really like much of it. It goes against how we do things. And what they were doing, they were just buying low quality guest posts and building them straight into their collection pages with partial or exact match anchors. And that is a big no-no. You're gonna lose that specific collection page. So let's go here and put this back to when they were doing fantastic. Summer in April last year. And they're ranked number 3 for kitchen appliance packages. And if we go here and take a look at the backlinks, it's gonna be quite revealing the profile. Let's search for appliance here in the anchor text. So appliance. You can't be doing this. This is the wrong way to build anchor text into your collection pages. It's also not good to have these low quality guest posting sites as the foundation of your SEO work. They already have some great backlinks. They're already getting these really good backlinks. There's no need to spam your collection pages like this. And there are ways to recoup the rankings and restore them, but you cannot be building these types of links, that's for sure. So I think it's a pretty good case study of how a brand spends a lot on ads, gets really good backlinks, and then scales back on the ads to let the SEO take over, but sometimes the SEO is not done in the right way. So yeah, you can also go just into the anchor profile and start looking at just percentages, and you can just add this up, and there's like 43% is just kitchen appliance packages, 15% is kitchen appliance package, like not with S. This is not good. So if you have a collection page that has tanked, but you're like, other than that your site is doing okay, you're seeing declining traffic, go and have a look at the anchor text for the links that you have been building, or your SEO agency or whatever, and look over the percentages and see if you're messing things up with exact match or partial match anchors. It's something that you can't be doing anymore. I would recommend that you rather build links straight to the homepage and try to build branded anchor text. All right, so to wrap things up, you can build really strong vendor backlinks. They were gonna really help you get that trust from Google that you need. Take care of your site structure, take care of your internal links, and build a good site when it comes to people finding things. Have a good menu, have a good search bar. Do the things that help people find the products, and if Google trusts you, you're going to start to get much more traffic. And if you are then going to do active SEO, think about the absence of SEO. Okay, a lot of pages don't need any backlinks. A lot of pages will rank by simply building out the root authority. A lot of pages are going to rank with the right site structure, by being in the menu, by getting links from blog content, things like that. So I hope you enjoyed the case study, and it's not a topic that's talked about a lot, but I wanted to go through it and hopefully you enjoyed it. So if you have any questions, or if you like the video, please comment below, hit the like button, and I see you in the next video.